I'm sure some of you will recognize some people in those pictures, just as the work that we do as the inspectorate and the type of branded cars that were also added in shortly before the pandemic. I just want to emphasize that in terms of the pillars of inspection enforcement services, it's premised on 3, which is advocacy, inspections, and enforcement. So when our inspectors go out to conduct inspections, we try and factor in these pillars to some degree. However, when we talk advocacy, we also talk to fully blown advocacy sessions such as conferences, seminars, which became webinars, and so on. And the inspection itself will be an activity of going out to test compliance levels, and enforcement will be an outcome of instances where there's non-compliance, what it will then kick in to make sure that there is a compliance. I spoke earlier on about the over 30,000 inspections that we did during the period of March 2020 to April 2021. Now, the stats that you see reflected there is a combination of both the public and a private sector. As you can see, the non-compliant levels were at 44%. And I need to point out that there was a variation and differences with regards to various provinces and then also private vis-a-vis the public sector. The public sector was sitting at, on average, at about 40 to 44% in terms of compliance levels, and the private sector was sitting at about 50 to 60% compliance levels. So that is showing you a breakdown also in terms of the provincial dynamics. As you can see now, this is just a graphical illustration of what I have spoken about. The highest non-compliance levels were in Mpumalanga, Limpopo, and KZN. And you can see the statistics there. This is also just showing you a further breakdown. I'll